Hey Coyotes, over spring break, a few of the 8th graders here at Calaveras Hills Middle School went on a trip to the East Coast. They visited Philadelphia, Boston, New York, and Washington, D.C. They created many memories and visited many emotional museums and graves. We decided to ask them a little bit about these memories and these emotional spots that they visited. What was the most memorable part of the East Coast trip?
The most memorable part of the East Coast trip for me was the Lincoln Memorial because it was really cool to see how all the writing around him and how if you look at him, how one side of him is all calm and the other side looks like he's doing something.
Probably the National Archives because you got to see the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence.
Well, for me, the most memorable part is watching the kids. When you go to any of the activities that we do, when they go to the Holocaust Museum, I have to teach them kind of how to go through the museum, and I slow them down a little bit. And then the next thing you know, they're taking a very long time really understanding what happened to the people during the Holocaust.
What was the most emotional part of the East Coast trip?
The emotional part for me on the East Coast trip was Arlington National Cemetery because it showed how many people died in World War II and all the other wars that happened.
For me, the most emotional part of the DC trip was the Holocaust Memorial or Museum because it was 5 stories of the story of what happened to the Jews, and I'm Jewish, so it was pretty depressing. And as I was going through, it showed what happened to them and how they experienced it.
So the most emotional part would be after the kids come out of the Holocaust. A lot of the kids go through there and they're crying because it really brings to heart. This is an event that occurred so many years ago that it's kind of unfathomable for people to understand how a group of people could just be annihilated like that.
This is Brendan Sirianni reporting for CMS TV. Now back to the anchors.